The views, information, and opinions expressed during the following program are solely those of the individuals involved and do not necessarily represent the views of Access Communications, its representatives, or its employees.
Well, good evening, everyone, and welcome to the regular council meeting of February the 9th, 2026. We will call it to order. No presentations tonight. Up first, can we have a motion to adopt the agenda as presented? Councillor Verova, Councillor Johnson. Any questions, comments? Seeing none, all in favor? Carried. Minutes of the last meeting, January 26th, 2026. We have a motion to accept these. Councillor Mouse, Councillor Dabowski. Questions, comments? Seeing none, all in favor? Carried. Original communications, delegations and petitions. Up first, the Estevan Library Board 2026 appointees. In accordance with the Public Libraries Act, the Estevan Public Library Branch Local Library Board respectfully submits the following residents for council's consideration for appointment to the board for a one-year term. Robert Graham, Chairperson; Jessica Beal, Vice Chair; Shaylin Folk, Treasurer; Ramona Ducart, RM of Estevan; Dave Elliott, City of Estevan; Brenda Fries, Nancy Samalek, Diane Stewart, Kevin Wallowine, RM of Benson, and Blazy Abraham, the Secretary. Do we have a motion to accept this board? Councillor Elliott, seconded by Councillor Releaser. Any questions, comments out there? Seeing none, all in favor? They have a board. Up next, we have a couple appointees for the Library Regional Board. In accordance with the Public Libraries Act 1996, the Estevan Public Library Branch Local Library Board respectfully submits the following local library, or is it local, board members for council's consideration to appoint to the Southeast Regional Library Board for a two-year term. Nancy Samalek, Shaylin Folk. We have a motion to accept these two nominations. Councillor Mouse, seconded by Councillor Johnson. Questions, comments? Seeing none, all in favor? They are looked after. No written reports. Minutes, Estevan Library. Do we have a motion to accept the Estevan Library minutes? Councillor Dabowski, seconded by Councillor Elliott. Any questions, comments out there? Councillor Verova.
Thank you, Your Worship. I just read that we have a new librarian, so thank you to Jason Redshaw, who will be leaving the library, but there is a new librarian, and I'm hoping, Councillor Elliott, do you have any information on that?
She is here, and she is doing a wonderful job. Yes, she is here, she's active and doing a wonderful job.
Excellent. We'll have to actually send an invitation, maybe. City Clerk, just for a little introduction, one of these meetings. So we had a seconder. No more questions, comments out there. Seeing none, all in favor? Carried. Up next is the Southeast Transportation Planning minutes of November 2025. Do we have a motion to accept these? Councillor Johnson, seconded by Councillor Mouse. Any questions, comments? Seeing none, all in favor? Carried. Woodland or Woodlawn Board, October 2025, December, January minutes. We can do them all at once, City Clerk?
Yes, Your Worship.
That's what I like to hear. Do we have a motion to accept the minutes from the Woodlawn Board? Councillor Dabowski, seconded by Councillor Releaser. Any questions, comments? Seeing none. All in favor? Carried. Souris Valley Museum minutes, January 2026. Do we have a motion to accept these? Councillor Dabowski, seconded by Councillor Mouse. Questions, comments out there? Souris Valley Museum, seeing none, all in favor? Carried. More minutes. Art Council, everybody's getting their minutes in here. Arts Council minutes for January 2026. Do we have a motion to accept these? Councillor Dabowski, seconded by Councillor Elliott. Any questions, comments? All in favor? Carried. That's not supposed to be on there. Is that it, City Clerk?
That's all, Your Worship.
We are on inquiries. Councillor Verova. Do you have any for us?
Your worship. Actually, I do. So I attended a ceremony with other members from council last week, and it was at the fire hall where our local firefighters who went up north to help with the wildfires this past summer were honored with certificates presented by Minister Laurie Carr and His Worship Mayor Tony Cernick. The Community Wellness Committee that I'm co-chair on is hosting our Community Games Night on Tuesday, February 17th at 6 p.m. at the Estevan Market Mall. They've graciously donated that space for us for the year of 2026, and it will start at 6 p.m. It's an evening of fun that is free for everyone to come. You can come as a single person, you can come as a group, as a family, and if you have a favorite game, then please bring it. If not, just show up and we'll find someone for you to play the game with. It's like I said, free event and a great way to socialize. So please come. If you've never come there before, just show up. We'll make you feel welcome. The Estevan Exhibition Association is holding their annual meeting tomorrow night, February 10th at 7 p.m. So if you've ever wondered what the Estevan Exhibition Association is done and you want to become a member and join that board or join that association of any, become a member, just show up. So that will be tomorrow night at 7 o'clock. I will be attending that meeting as the city rep for the EEA. The United Way Estevan is hosting their annual meeting on March 25th. It has been announced. I believe you have until March 17th to get your RSVP in. It's been announced though that Telethon is celebrating 50 years, and that'll be held on October 16th and 17th at the Estevan Legion. So mark your calendars because it's going to be extra special. I met with the NDP MLA Shadow Minister Brent Blakely and a few members of our Wellness Committee regarding the great things that the Community Wellness Committee has been doing in our city. It was nice to see that the word is getting out across the province of what our Wellness Committee is active, and also paving the way for other communities to create their own wellness plan and a committee. So back when we created this plan, our committee was the only one out of the 4 communities that participated in creating plans that created a committee and is still active. So it's something to be proud of for our city. Creighton Lodge announced their annual fundraiser to be held April 25th. Tickets are currently on sale, and there will be a magician and music by Tequila Mockingbird, so it'll be a great night for anyone that wants to attend that. I also had an inquiry regarding the funds that we give annually to BID, which is the Business Improvement District, and if you look in our budget for 2026, you'll find that these funds match a levied fund from the Business Improvement District and are used for major revitalization in the business core. So I am still working on this inquiry, but it's nice when people have questions after looking at our budget that they feel that they can come forward to council or city management for those questions. SUMA is coming up in April, and the agenda for the conference came out and had us picking the sessions for education that each one of us will attend. Looks like a little bit of a different format this year, so it'll be interesting to see how that goes. Again, with the community building team, we are looking for members to join, so if anyone is interested, you can reach out to myself or Heidi Hesselhank at the United Way office. And finally, thank you to the city crews that have been keeping the drains open, allowing the water to drain away as the ice melts from the city streets. Because due to the fantastic work that Haley and her crew have done this year with the street cleaning, our city is lucky to not be dealing with the slush and ice like other cities currently are. So again, I think I say that almost every meeting lately, but kudos to Haley and the Public Works team there. So thank you.
Thank you for that. Councilor Mouse. Tough act to follow. Tough act to follow. Councilor Elliott.
Yes, Your Worship. Just a few things for this weekend. And with Valentine's Day, you've got the Souris Valley Theatre has got a romantic meal down in Granby's. You can check with them, see if they got tickets left. You got the Sad Dads Cabaret also happening the 14th. And if your wife is like my tender prairie flower, you can take her to the Bruins and watch a hockey fight. That's her favorite part of the game. And then if that's not enough for you, Sunday, if your wife is like mine, you can take her to wrestling and see some more sparring. And then on Monday, you can wrap it up with a family event. The Estevan Lions Club is having a family fun day at the Leisure Center. So lots going on this weekend. That's it.
Always something to do. Yeah. City Treasurer. One of these times. Councilor Dubowski. Councilor Johnson.
Yes, Mayor Cernick, I have 3 inquiries this evening. First one would be the Estevan Kinsman Park It's nice to see that building progressing and moving forward. It's in our budget for 2026. We talked about it last year in 2025. But the rafters are up at the new pool building, and I think that's a local contractor putting that building together for us, so that's good to see. And things are moving along nicely there with that project for hopefully a grand opening in July, right? We're looking at
I see
celebrating.
They were taking advantage of the nice weather the other day, so.
Yeah, yeah. There's lots of good work going on over there. Another one would be thanks to the city manager for addressing my inquiry or my concern today with the ice that's in front of Affinity Place. We seem to have some roof line that's melting and going into the eave trough, and it's all pooling on the walkway, but it was all chipped away and removed, and it's all been handled by the crew and the staff that's over there, and it's I thank them on the way out after walking today. But thank you, City Manager, for addressing that concern, because I was getting bombarded with a number of inquiries about that. And I've also run into a number of seniors around the community, and they're starting to ask questions, as good seniors would, about the cost of the new seniors' home. What would that be costing them should they have the opportunity, or, you know, you'd like to know what the costs are going to be on that P3 model that's going to be for the seniors' home. So they're already thinking about it, you know, looking at those costs. And I just said, I don't know. We're going to have to wait for the next meeting. And I think that will be, once we know more come June, July, they'll have maybe tabulated those costs into the factor. So I'm getting questions on that already in the community.
Yeah, I'm guessing the next 6 months we'll know a lot more, because the RFP is only 2 months, is it not?
Yes, Your Worship. So the RFP went out and is out for 60 days. So we'll see how much interest there is, and they have indicated there may be extension if there's additional inquiries from multiple people. But yeah, in 60 days we should know more, so hopefully we can have some answers for you and the citizens that requested that.
And that's all my inquiries this evening. Thanks very much.
Thanks for that. Councilor Leeser.
Thank you, Your Worship. I am the council rep on the Estevan Humane Society, and they held a very successful Whiskers and Wine Gala this weekend. So thank you to the board members and volunteers that put that on. Also a thanks to the business community. They had their most successful silent auction with items donated from local companies. And a reminder to the community that the city is hosting a pink swim for the kids on Valentine's Day. From 1 to 5 p.m. the water at the leisure center will be pink, and it's $2.
Excellent. Thanks for that. City Manager.
Nothing to add, Your Worship.
City Clerk.
Nothing to add, Your Worship.
No, I had a few things that were mentioned already. The Whiskers and Wine Gala, the Kent Jail and Bail and the Kinets did that on Saturday as well. It seemed that they raised a lot of money for that as well. I didn't like being handcuffed and put in the back of a police cruiser. They're not as nice as I remember, but and then something to mention too is obviously I've been seeing it more and more, and I'll be definitely get involved as the year goes on. The Legion is celebrating their 100 years of service this year too, so everybody watch out for all the events they have going there. As Councilor Veroba mentioned, there was recognized the firefighters that went up north, so that was very nice. And there was also the same day funding for more police officers. So we're grateful to the provincial government for their investments and their time, but we're even more grateful to our first responders for serving our community every day. That is all. Do I have a motion to move into committee? Councilor Veroba, seconded by Councilor Dabowski. All in favor? We are in committee.
If you'd like to share your feedback on the program you just watched, contact us today